Footprints. See them? And a rut made by the hull of a boat. Left recently, I'd say.
Alrighty.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Dragged some nets onto the bank, then cut them to untangle them. Lot of blood.
That's really
so
nice.
The corpse must have been cut up. Quartered, maybe.
It's likely they loaded the body parts onto a boat and sailed off.
Gonna dive in. Check the other nets.
YOLO. Luckily, our breath doesn't run out too quickly. Wooden spoon hype. Going down. I'm just waiting for that one day that this game pulls a Far Cry and then a shark comes out of nowhere. Got it. I hate the swimming in this
To know
game.
where they took the corpse.
This guy seems pretty useless.
What now?
This isn't the site of the murder. We know that. Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out, put it in a boat and took it somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
DLC.
It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to
Alrighty.
leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of her illustrious highness knows no rest.
Horse. Well, it's locked.
In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Bruh. Aren't you gonna get on your horse?
Come on, Roach.
Is that a no? Alright then.
Once
I
you
guess
have
I'll go
finished
without you.
examining the corpse, be sure to report to Henrietta.
Get in. Oh my god. Oh.
Henrietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never
Dude.
in Pomrit's presence, however.
Oh,
He finds such familiarity
what is the problem?
offensive.
Walk through the door. There you go.
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de PROJEKT. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de PROJEKT in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de PROJEKT.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at CORVO BIANCO to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, CORVO BIANCO is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Ninnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
CORVO BIANCO lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah. Duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Alright. Alright, let's go outside. Shouldn't we attempt to find that lady who kind of looked like Yennefer? And, you know, she might be bad, though. Alright, is there actually a fast travel anywhere near here? Whew. Oh, I see. We don't have it. I remember why I hated riding my horse. Alrighty.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry.
I think we'll be fine. Oh no, maybe not. YOLO.
Killer must still be here.
Well, this place looks
In the
very
cellar.
familiar.
Gotta be.
Oh shit. Oh, you dead. Oh, you dead.
Claw wounds from 5 separate claws, spread of a small human hand. River muck carried the body in his cart.
Oh, good observation. I could have figured that out without using Witcher senses.
Attacker had no trouble knocking over the cart.
Oh, gee, you don't say. Oh my god. Let me guess, we actually have to go down into that hole. Yep, it looks like we have to go down into that hole. You know, what could possibly go wrong, right? Of course not.
Killed with a single blow.
Look at the way he died. Just like... My god. Nah, just put a band-aid on it. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Let me just check. Make sure there's no more red markers.
Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like. Except for long fangs.
Let me just see the inventory that we got. Acquires level 36. All this stuff requires level 35 and up.
Massacred
Let's see.
by a vampire.
Well, we're going in,
Not
boys.
Mara, though. Or Flutter. Bruxa. Gotta be. Footprints. Small, bare feet. Lead deeper into the cellar. Hurled against the wall with great force.
Yo, I played Outlast.
Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Used this to batter down the grate. You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong. I cannot let you leave.
Oh my god, she's a siren. what was the button to switch up your potions? Keep mashing eventually. I can't see. Whoa.
Stinks.
Oh, you don't say.
Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
Yeah, I think his chest is a little bit, like, cut up.
Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something.
The way they put the camera angle like that, I swear just something is gonna appear behind us.
Water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it.
That camera angle.
Something in the throat.
Fuck you, game.
A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Yo, that escalated very quickly. That went like from 0 to 100 real quick. Oh my god. I just want to get out of here. I want to go home. Oh, sunlight. That's always good. Wait. We definitely didn't come this way, did we? Yo, can you not climb horse or the stairs? You horse. Please. Jesus, I could have gotten so much faster by walking. Get out the way!
Go, go.
I have to get in somehow, yeah? Excuse me?
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Pomerine, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
They're tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Palmerin's story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk, makes friends he can count on. A rogue? Well, he can only count on other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
Why did they have camera angles like that? It's like someone's stalking you.
Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shalmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
This is dangerous. Bells on its tail aren't enough.
I saw a spectacle of the sort at the arena in Nunez. There, a nice thing with a Shalmar with bells on its tail.
Might have gotten lucky. Shalmar might have been lame. Who knows? Only a Witcher has a real chance against a healthy Shalmar. And that's not even every Witcher. Besides which, releasing a monster that dangerous in front of a crowd? Plain irresponsible. Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
So that knight is about to get bodied. Let's watch it.
Got a bad feeling about this. Damn it.
How is your situational awareness that bad? I don't understand.
We have to help him.
Yo, how many boss fights are we gonna get already? Yo, what?
Give fight to the beast! Its plans confound! Out, brief flame!
Oh my god, I can't.
All our hopes turns to dust. Drink up the ocean and set fire to the wood.
That does so much damage. Ooh, that was rough.